What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, von Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Hello and welcome into yet another edition of your show. Another producer-less edition. You're going to see lots of moving on the fly, lots of shaking, and only a couple cameras. As you can see, there's no big reveal today. Normally we start with the ISO on me. But we got people here. We got Derek over there. We got my man, Uncle Mike, in the house.
Yeah!
All out of Angst crew. I am your host, Gary. This is still, as far as we know, the only show going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. And so damn proud to be able to say that because no one else is doing it. When you're doing what no one else is doing, people start to notice. That's how you stand out. That's how you be different. And we will get into the all out of angst portion of today because it is one of our favorite days. We get to look back on, we sort of got away from reminiscing about the greatest decade of all time. Maybe we'll get some more 90s talk in today.
I think we can figure out a way to work it in somehow.
Yes. Now, another thing we need to figure out is how do we work in this Maggie cam? That was just asking myself.
I can give you some ideas.
When we say we go live, we go live. And it's so fun because you end up doing things.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Good, bad, or otherwise.
We got guys hiding in the corner here.
Yeah.
This will be good. Marge, you couldn't have picked a worse spot. You know that? But this might work. Okay. So now we are going to run over here. Watch this. Uncle Mike.
Watch this magic, folks.
Work your magic over there.
Well, let's just do a little dancing here, I guess. Tuesday, it's another smoky day out there. Hoping everyone up north is doing okay.
Yeah, absolutely. It is sort of like doomsday-ish in the morning.
Yeah, it definitely feels eerie. Oh, look at that! Maggie!
Yeah. Congratulations! 5 stars. Soon to be 6, I think, if we keep things rolling. We got garbage pickup going on in the back right now as well. Shout out to the city, taking care and keeping things clean. The Maggie Cam, as always, proudly brought to you by our most incredible friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Margaret loves it there because she treats herself to all the different treats every Tuesday because it is Treat Tuesday. And Mike and or Rochelle, they run the place and they let her just treat herself because they're so damn nice. She'll walk up to the treats and she'll look at me and I'll say no. And then she'll go to the next one, I'll say no. And then as I'm talking to Mike, she'll grab one and I'll say no. And then I'm the one yelling it. And we sort of role reverse. It's very cute, but she does know what she is up to. Our friends over there, man. So much fun. Her boyfriend, Leroy, I almost called him Leroy, they met at the, the puppy welcoming convention, breeding dog convention. They've been dating ever since. They love each other very much. We got lots of video of them hanging out, running around. She likes to walk Maggie with her leash. It's super cute.
Look at that,
her
Maggie.
buckle up leash with the collar right here. Amazing fantasy. We got the marble one going on. So many different ones there for you. They also have all the dry food you can ever imagine. They got fridges in the back full of all the raw organic food. If you're looking to get your puppy into that raw food diet, they got you there as well. They got a cleaning station, second to none, that we're still trying to get Marge into. And it's going to be a lot of fun. They got the shampoo. I think it'd be a really fun video if one of us got in there too, with her, full harness, then the shampoo, and they got the blow dryer. It's very cool.
Oh, yeah.
I think we'd fit in there.
Imagine what that would do to your beard. It would be glorious after a little pet shampoo. Oh, there you go.
Over, man. I'll have a coat as nice as Margaret's. They also got all the beds, as you know, the crates, the medicines, the licenses, the toys. Walls full of toys ready for you to treat your animal to the best time ever. All the way up from the big giant ones to the little ones, durable, not so durable, everything in between. They got the tools. They're even open after hours and on weekends. Oh, thanks to our friends Kirsten and Chris. So much amazingness, so much kindness, so much awesome pet action waiting for you. And it's all thanks to our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Now I have to run over again. I have out of breath from last one. Here I go.
We got to train Hoover up here. We'll get, yeah.
Now, I have something to say about feeding your pet raw. I had cats that we fed raw, and honestly, like, woke up something primal inside of them.
Oh, really?
They like became like 5 years younger. Kind of a pain in the ass, but it was very cool.
A lot to handle, right?
It was a lot to handle. You're like, oh, these are apex predators.
Yeah.
Little like manageable.
Little
apex
cute,
predators.
fuzzy apex predators.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to change like their whole being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got real aggressive. No, it was terrific. It was absolutely terrific.
See this scar?
Yeah.
You want to know how I got these scars, bro?
A healthy cat.
Okay, you guys. Hey, we got this too. Man, running around, solo producing, lots of. I haven't got the phone call or the text from LB yet, but I do have the earpiece in, so maybe we could hit an air horn. I got an air horn going. We also have this right here. Welcome. Oh, come on, man. It's not going to work. Dang. I was so excited.
It usually works.
Yeah. Should we try once more?
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll work this time. It's supposed to say, welcome to the All That Eggs podcast. Oh, and then it just goes black. Okay, you know what it is? I bet you I didn't load in that one.
I mean, they've seen it before.
Yeah, they know
right?
what's up. I wonder if any of our
you'll see it
graphics are
next
going to work.
week.
Oh, I'm hitting it up and down now. Wait for it. Remember I did this
It's
last
just,
time?
oh
I
yeah, and
kept
then it
hitting
just
it's
it
gonna
was
go back
delayed
forth,
and it
yeah.
just load them all at once.
It's like someone's sleep. It's like you're sleeping and then you're watching because you can still hear us, and then it's going to go on, and then it's going to go off again. It's going to go on. The solo production. I think we made it. I think we made it through. Do you think any of the other stuff works? Does our email work? Hey,
Oh,
the
that
email
one
works.
works.
Look at that. Okay. We got an email. You want to send in your complaints? Let us know.
They will be
Show
put
is so
directly
different
into
with
the
us.
trash.
No. We listen.
we
to
take
everybody.
all complaints seriously around
We
here.
really,
folks.
really do. And then we like to toss. And we'll do some more of that when we do our live read for the day. We'll get into all of that. The All That Links crew in the house, minus Matt from all the bands. He is currently in the dump, dumping it up, getting that overtime, baby.
Making that Skrilla.
Got to pay for that new house him and
Yep.
his lovely wife have moved into. So he's going hard.
He's got to pay for all the meat he's been barbecuing. He's
Yeah.
been
He's a grill
grilling.
master.
Oh, really?
Every day.
Listen, that perked you right up there.
I mean,
I think we're going to talk about some meat here.
I eat. This is almost entirely barbecue. What you're
I
seeing right
love
here.
it.
That's just meat from this year. That's
Oh
this
yeah,
year's
yeah,
meat,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on a serious barbecue diet. It's similar to
Nice.
raw, but I cook everything
That's it.
Right.
on a barbecue. But otherwise, it's mainly
Are we-
protein.
Reverse
Are we-
raw. It's the
Yes.
newest
That's the
trend.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Are we talking like smoker? You get in the smoking? game?
I smoke, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I a lot on charcoal right now. Like I was
like
hooked
that.
on a pellet grill, and then I the next thing was charcoal. And honestly, like I'm having tons of fun with that.
Yeah.
And I get to start a little fire every time I eat, which makes me feel amazing. And sort of like the cats with the raw food, I'm a caveman now.
Yeah.
Like I'm like,
Bringing you back. It brings
Ru-
back all
rubbing
that.
two sticks together. and,
yeah.
You know.
I think the next level is to actually go out and like bash some animals over the head with a club,
There you go.
and then eat those. So
That's
Yeah.
that's like that's the master class. That's the final level, final boss.
absolutely. So I guess
Do
like
that.
future episode update.
There you go.
I do enjoy that. As far as actual barbecue, like smoked meats goes, are you like a brisket guy or are you like a?
I have done briskets. They would disappoint probably your pit masters, but a lot of chicken, a lot of steak.
Yeah.
I like
you do
steak.
like the beer chicken where you stick that beer right in the.
I do thighs a lot, so I'm like selective. Like the whole
okay.
chicken's beautiful and wonderful, but
Yeah.
like if I can just get thighs all day, every day, that's what I'm about. Yeah,
I like that.
I'm a thigh guy when it comes to
Thigh guy.
chicken.
Hey-o. Well, see, I'm actually in. I need to buy a new barbecue,
Whoa.
and so
Oh, okay.
I'm researching. So we commonly just had like a propane barbecue. I'm far from a grill master or a pit master or a
always sell
barbecue
yourself
savant
short.
or
You
whatever.
always sell
I do enjoy barbecuing. I
Yeah.
could eat like burgers and steaks pretty much every day.
Yeah, you make your own burgers and you always tell me about how incredible
they are delicious. Well, it's just like the simpler stuff. Like I marinate a steak with like salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and that's it.
Yeah.
Right? Like I used to always like, oh, marinate and this and that, and it's like, they're okay, but there's something good about just a chunk of meat with a little bit of
Give 'em
salt
that meat,
and
baby.
more salt and
Yes.
But so yeah, we've had got a barbecue for our wedding 16 years ago, and it's starting to show its
That's a
age.
good
little.
run for
It's
a
a pretty good run. I mean, and
excellent
honestly,
run, yeah.
I could probably just replace the burners and the
That was going to be my
deflectors or
next
whatever.
question: is how have you not just fixed this? Because you fix everything.
Well, and I probably could. I am still exploring that option, but
La-di-da.
it's like the whole case of the barbecue is starting to rot. Like there's some other components that are starting to
You're
go.
not going to weld this thing back together.
No.
Okay.
So then it's like, okay, so now we have natural gas. So it's like, do I go with gas?
Oh yeah.
Because of the convenience and not having to refill it. Because I went to barbecue yesterday and it's like, shit,
Didn't we
we're
do a
out
whole episode on
of
how
propane.
dumb it is to have propane and
Yeah.
propane tanks?
Yeah.
Just, like, it's always the most you're
totally.
excited to get that
Yes.
barbecue going when it comes.
And then you're
What
out.
am I even
Or you
doing?
get halfway through and it's
What are
like,
we
now what? You know?
Total disaster. I say do both. Like get your burners for like however much burners are, and then get like a charcoal, like a kettle or something like that.
So this was my kind of thought. It's like, well, we could stick with the propane and just keep that as, and then go with the charcoal because, I mean, just the flavor, the like, maybe not nostalgia, but like this, the fact of like, oh, you're starting a fire. Like it's a bit more of a prep. The caveat to
Yes.
that is that it is a bit more prep, and usually I get home. And it's like, oh my God, I gotta cook stuff fast, and we're having
Yes.
people over, and it's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm too busy
That's your
talking,
whole
I gotta
life,
cook.
man. That's
Oh,
all
it's just
you're ever
coming in here and like the friggin', you know, yeah. It's a
But
little
you always get
not
there.
late. I always
You
make
always
it,
make
you
it.
know. It's just always tight. I thrive maybe on a little bit of that anxiety or a little bit of that rush, but
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, like for 10 minutes, 10 extra minutes, like no one's just dying of starvation. And doing both, like if you think about it as like cooking tools and like the parallel being regular tools, you wouldn't be like, I love this hammer. I'm going to get a screwdriver and throw the hammer out. So I'm
I like that comparison. That is something I can definitely relate to. I've used my knife as a hammer, as a screwdriver,
Yeah.
as a knife. Much better tools out there to use for those specific jobs. But when you're in a pinch,
absolutely.
you know, anything can work.
I'm excited for you now. So what are you gonna do? You
Me
have
too.
No idea where you're
I don't
going
know.
with it?
I mean, Amanda, like we were literally like looking last night, and it's like, they're not friggin' cheap either, right? So
you can
it's
go
like,
crazy, but you can get something cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I like, but I'm as I get older, I'm more on the train of like buy once, cry once kind of thing. Like I'd
Yes.
rather spend a little bit more up front and get something quality,
Cry once.
right? So
I like that.
you spend more, you get a quality instrument, tool,
I
whatever.
feel like
Yes.
that's anything I buy, I'm doing that.
Yeah. And then normally I'm like, how can I make this myself? How can I cheap
Yeah.
this out? But then what I find in doing is like, I opted for the cheap one. And like usually bigger stuff, I tend to, you know, maybe buy quality, but it's like, I need this tool for this thing, or I need this, like, it's going to be maybe a one and done. But then you buy it and it like maybe gets the job halfway done. It's like, well, shit, now I got to go buy the expensive one anyway. So why didn't I just buy the expensive one in the first place?
Why didn't you just cry the whole time?
Exactly.
Buy it nice or buy it twice.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, this is good. And you guys, I shout out to LB and producer Brooklyn out at the lake. They said we're sounding good and everything's running. So that's very nice to know. And damn both of you for leaving us here and making us do this solo. You sit there and enjoy the lake and enjoy the lovely, lovely summer that we are not enjoying whilst being in here. Although we are having fun here. And
Yeah.
I'm never going to complain about being here because this is the only time right now when we are on the air. This is what the dream was. When we built this place, the dream wasn't to spend 23 hours in the tooth booth. Shout out to Dr. Funkhauser and Associates, big tooth on 2nd Ave. It's not to be in there for 23 hours invoicing and editing promos and editing shows and working on cameras and working on microphones. That's not the dream. This is the dream. Hanging out with the boys, having conversations, and just enjoying this. This makes me happy. So thank you for being here. That was
Certainly.
just a big
Of course.
thank you.
Oh,
Making
thank
you happy is making me happy.
This is
There
what
you
I
go.
do, man. It gets contagious. And it's very, very... Man, by the way, Hoover noticed this when he were up
I
here.
know.
Okay? I was
heard
like,
it.
oh, yeah, we had Gary from
Yeah.
OWC in here. No big deal. He brought us that. It's like my most prized possession now. Just a nice cassette unopened. Shout out to Oswald's Walking Connection. So sweet. This show usually talks about the 90s. That's how it all started. The greatest decade of all time. The music, the video games, the fashion, the sports, the extreme sports. You know, all the good stuff. Even the babes, man. The babes were way hotter back in the 90s. Everyone knows it. No offense to babes nowadays, but Boy, oh boy. You got Kelly Kapowski out there. See
Oh,
you
yeah.
later. We could do that all day. I do want to talk a little bit, because I had an adventure yesterday, and I'm going to take you guys on the roller coaster that is Gary's gambling on a budget.
Ooh, do I need my seatbelt for this
Yes.
one?
Yeah,
Is
you're
this
going to have to
okay?
buckle up.
Okay, I'm
'cause
strapping.
This was a good one. So Marge and I are sitting there last night hanging out, and it's like, oh, look. I haven't watched a home run derby in a long time. I'm going to sit down and watch guys sock dingers for the next 3 hours. This is going to be great. And I, just in the back, I'm like, oh, I got like $15 in my account. And once the NBA season was over, like, we'll put $2 on a weekend on a golf or something. Because again, budget gambling, we're all about huge odds. We learned our lesson long ago that we're not good gamblers. We're not pro gamblers. Therefore, we will not be making big bets. So we like to parlay things together, get those odds up, and then once every couple months you hit that big long shot win, and then you got money to gamble for the next 3 months. So it's a very fun way to do it if you just want to add a little sprinkle of fun to your sporting events. And we were looking at the odds for the home run derby yesterday. And every Wednesday around here we have a show. It's called Your Show. Every day it's your show, but we have different themes. And on Wednesday we have the All the Way Around table with my old coach from the Cardinals, coach number 1. We got Coach Mazer in here. We got Avatar Anderson, and my main man Simon Hyatt. And we talk about a lot of baseball. It's sort of a baseball-heavy show. And Simon Hyatt is he's like the mad scientist of baseball. He's a stats guy. He knows the guys that are young, that are coming up. He knows the old veterans. He knows all about salaries, everything. He's the go-to guy. And the name Junior Caminero has come up numerous times on the All the Way Around table. And Junior Caminero was in the home run competition. And I'm thinking to myself, man, oh man, Simon Hyatt really loved this guy. He plays for Tampa Bay, 22 years old, Dominican kid, socks dingers. Like, this guy just crushes ding-dings. That's what Simon's telling me. I'm like, okay, and I'm looking at all the odds, and there's Big Dumper, Cal Raleigh. Have you guys heard about Big Dumper at all?
I've taken a big dumper before, but
yeah,
never
that's the
heard
reference.
of it.
There, yeah. He lives up to the name, too. He's got himself a real big dumper. His mom hates the nickname, but he's got himself a real big dumper. What he's doing is unheard of in all of baseball. He is a switch-hitting catcher, which is super rare, and he had, I think, 38 home runs before the All-Star break, which is right there with Barry Bonds, and, like, the names. Like, he's doing stuff no one's ever done. And Big Dumper is slowly becoming the MVP, taking over from Aaron Judge, who's having one of the best seasons in his career. So it's really crazy what this Big Dumper is doing. Cal Raleigh is his name. And he's in there. He's going 3-1. There's a kid named O'Neal Cruz, is 6'7", and he was playing shortstop. And they're like, dude, you're too tall for shortstop. So they move him out to the outfield. He throws from the outfield over 100 miles per hour. The guy's got a cannon. And he socks dingers. Like, this guy is huge, and he puts it out there. And he was another one of the favorites. So him and Big Dumper were sitting at 3-1, and all the way near the bottom, because we're looking for the big odds. We're budget gambling. Mm-hmm. There's Junior Caminero. 11-1 he's paying. And I was like, well, Simon Hyatt's talking about this guy. Like, we're going to throw a Hail Mary out. Let's go ahead and go on a ride on the old Junior train. Let's see where this goes. It's like, I remember another guy that had Junior in his name. He was pretty good at socking dingers, the great Ken Griffey Jr., who was there last night. Very, very cool. So I think we went big. I think we put like $10. Whew. It's like 2/3 of our stuff, because I'm not going to gamble again until probably some more golf, maybe U.S. Open, whatever, or the Open out in Scotland. They used to call it the British Open. Then it's called the Open now. Oh. So I'm like, let's just throw it at Junior. We'll do it for Simon, and worst case in Terry, it'll make a great story for the show tomorrow. So there we go. We hop on the Junior train, and he gets in there, and he's looking good. Like, they do all 8 guys first, and then the top 4 move on to a head-to-head format. And Junior Caminero ended up with 21 dingers in that round, and he tied with O'Neal Cruz. And O'Neal Cruz, by the way, this wasn't just your average home run derby. O'Neal Cruz he socked a dinger 512 feet.
Oh,
he put it over out of the stadium, basically.
Right.
It was insane.
Like over the stands.
And all these guys are hitting like 480, 490. Like, it was one of the funnest things to watch, because there wasn't one person in this competition that respect any baseball. Like, all those baseballs were just destroyed. And so they finished in the top 2. So we're like, Junior's moving on. This is great. And then there's a guy named Matt Rucker who had 17. And then Big Dumper comes up. Big Dumper puts up 17. And as the tiebreaker, they go to whoever hits the longest one out of that 17. Big Dumper hit his longest dinger less than an inch further. I don't know how they figured this out. So he, because of that 1 inch further, took out Matt Rucker. Matt Rucker's pissed.
Yep.
He's like this. He's this guy who's been around for a while. He's finally hitting his stride. Finally gets his chance. He's on the big stage, and he misses out by an inch in a home run derby. Like it's just stupid.
To lose by an inch, right?
But the league is pushing Cal Raleigh. He's the face. He's going to be the guy. Like everyone loves this guy. Leads the league in home runs. Switch hitting back catcher. Plays every day. He's doing all these things. And as soon as that happened, I'm thinking about my boy Junior. I'm like, oh no, man. You know you're going to end up meeting Big Dumper in the final if you make it. And so they go on. O'Neill Cruz takes on Big Dumper, and Big Dumper beats O'Neill Cruz. Our guy Junior, he's taking on some other jabroni. Who the heck was? It doesn't matter. He beat him. And like he had to hit 8 dingers, and he did it in like less than a minute. It was like awesome. Like Junior's the guy. All the announcers are saying, "Oh yeah, this guy's clearly the favorite. This is his to lose." And I'm just like, "Oh man, we're gonna win like $100 here. This is gonna be a really good day." And Marge's like, "Yeah, Dad, you got this. We're going to do it." I'm like, "Thank you, Marge. I appreciate your support. We're getting real amped up." And then they go to the finals. And Big Dumper steps in. And just the storyline. So Cal Raleigh, he was a guy. He was a catcher for the Seattle Mariners. That was it. And all of a sudden, he goes on this run. And then all of a sudden, the story becomes so huge that everyone knows about it. He's on all the talk shows. Everyone's talking about him. And then you find out that he's got his dad throwing to him, and his younger brother catching. And as his younger brother's catching for him, he's cheering him on, so Cal will sock one, and his brother's like, "Oh, yeah, there you go, bro." And like you can hear him. I'm like, man, there's no way. There's no way this family, this family team is going to lose this home run derby. And they go, and at one point, actually, Big Dumper's dad beamed him. He gave him a beanball right in the middle. We're like, that might slow him down. Next one's like 490. It's like, oh, my God. Why does this happen? Then they go into bonus time, and he ends up putting up like 18, and then it's our guy Junior's turn. And he comes up, and it's just, you know, there were moments where he'd get cooking, and he got up to like 15, and then they go to bonus time, and then if you hit one further than 425 feet, you get an extra out. And he got to within, I think, 3 dingers, but eventually it was Cal Raleigh, Big Dumper, taking it home. And I'm telling you, if it was Matt Rucker who got that extra inch instead of Big Dumper, we'd be big balling today in the old gambling account.
So do these, like, some of these names are just mind-blowing. Like, you know, movie stars sometimes change their names because it looks better on a thing. Like, is there ever that in baseball? Because, I mean, come on, like, Junior Caminero, like, that sounds like a friggin' race car or something.
Been a lot, like, that is his real name. There's been a lot of guys that have had nicknames like that have caught on.
Right.
But for the most part.
But those are legit names.
Yeah.
Other question.
Yes.
And you kind of led into it, I guess. Okay. When, like, so obviously they're getting thrown perfect pitches, right? Like, people aren't trying to strike them out, right?
They pick their own pitchers.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's how Cal Raleigh and their catchers. Right. Lots of times guys will go to, like, their old batting practice coaches and guys that they know really well. Yep. Like, one of the guys had the same guy that's been throwing BP to him for, like, the last 20 years. He had him out there. And it's kind of neat to get to know all the guys, but it's the first time in a long time that I actually really enjoyed watching a home run derby.
Yeah, right on.
Very, very cool. So, unfortunately, we didn't make the big win, but it was a lot of fun. It was a good ride, and I feel like it made for a good story to talk about today. And I'm going to have to thank Simon on tomorrow's show for bringing up Junior Caminero because we're so close. So close.
So is there any payout? Or he had to win, and that's it?
You got to win.
I've got a question, like, without getting too much to inside baseball. Yeah. So it sounds like having Junior in your name is an edge over a huge ass.
You know,
there you go.
You would think, right? Yeah.
So, and you would think in baseball, like,
because all the power comes from the ass, right? Yeah. For when you're hitting the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's sort of a thing that's going on all around the sports world now. And
huge asses or Junior?
Both, literally. Because like a couple of years ago, I started to notice, oh, this is the kid of that former pro, and oh, this is the kid of that former pro. And now, no matter what sport it is, all of these superstars that we grew up watching and loving, all of their kids are now coming up and dominating because not only do they have our superstars blood, but all these guys are marrying, like, you know, insanely talented, incredible people, and they're coming together and making super babies who are just dominating the sports world. So when you talk about juniors, there's so many juniors, and not in the name, but just kids of pros that have taken over the sports world. It's all just, every crowd's just all, there's dad, oh, there's dad, there's dad, you know.
Oh, interesting.
And it's a crazy thing to think about, because unless you have sort of that in now, you're already at a disadvantage.
Right.
Which is very weird, because they
Nepotism
used to say
in
anybody
sports.
could do it. Yeah, like they used to say anybody could do it if you work hard enough. Now it's like, even if you do work hard enough, there's someone out there who has that advantage of having
Right, just
like a
in
World
their
Series
blood,
dad and
like,
an Olympic mom.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it just happens.
Yes.
So it's I guess at the same time though, if you want to put a positive spin, it makes it that much more impressive when someone comes up with, the truck driving dad and, the mom that worked at the restaurant.
Right.
When those guys come up, it's like, hell yeah, okay.
Yep.
Now we're good.
The underdog, if
Yeah,
you will.
sure,
You know?
yeah.
And they might be a great player, but imagine how good at driving a dump truck they'd be.
Oh, there you go.
If like
Now
their
you gotta
dad's
get the
doing
new
that,
sports
right?
for it. Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
That's another show on the Ocho, maybe.
There it is.
You know, driving dump truck.
We were talking about cornhole.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, and how everyone calls it beanbag, and I'm just like, no, actually, we got a promo out of that. It was pretty funny.
I saw that, yeah, it
so
was
pretty
hilarious.
Good. I love those promos. Another thing too is the price to play sports.
Oh,
Takes
wild.
a lot of people out.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you don't have that successful athletic person who made money playing sports, you can't afford all the academies and all the camps and all the other stuff. The gap used to be like this, where everyone had an opportunity. Now it's slowly going like this, and it's sort of sad.
You've
Yeah.
got to have like an engaged parent. Like I remember our
Yes.
across the street
Yes.
neighbor, his kid was in hockey. And like this kid's a child, like
Yeah.
tiny, tiny kid. And I'd be up in the morning on a Saturday in pajamas enjoying my first coffee. And they're returning home from a skate. And I was like, this is bananas.
Yeah.
I'm so glad my kids are like funny instead of
Right.
like
I know a lot of parents like that. Like, shout out to hockey. Well, parents that get kids to games and practices. Like growing
Yes.
up around our place, like me and my two brothers, we all played hockey, baseball, all that stuff. And that's all it is. And I look at all my buddies now with kids. You never see them anymore. And you think, oh, yeah, they used to come out all the time and hang out. It's like, it's not because they don't want to. They're literally coaching their kids. Like Coach Mazer, every Wednesday, he's on this all the way around table. And during the summer and I guess the winter, when he's coaching hockey and he's coaching baseball, he has to zoom in live from the ball diamond, zoom in live from the dressing room of the hockey team, and that's just how it is. Your time is committed to your kids and getting them there and coaching and doing all that. So shout out to everybody who's making those sacrifices, because it's not easy. And man, especially nowadays when nothing's easy, to have more stuff that's really not easy. It's like, come on, man. Like, you're not even getting started. Anyways, this is the All Out of Inks edition of your show, the Tuesday edition. I'm Gary. We got Derek over there. We got my main man Hoover over here on the side. Marge in the front. Uncle Mike right beside me. And you guys, it is time for our live read. So, have I told you about this yet? The 69 Wing Crew. Hey, gentlemen, say hello to the Ruckus Cock right there.
Nice.
He did the 69 at Bugsy's. In case you're wondering, what are we talking about? We've been teasing on the 13th round, and that's our Rider live show that we do during Rider games, because no one else does a live show while the game's on. So it's like, I guess we can do that. LB wanted to do all of it. I was like, I don't want any more work. Please no. He's like, oh, you got to do it. It's like, okay, well, I guess I'm doing it. And then I had to do a solo one last week. I got to do another solo one this week. So thanks, LB. I know you're still watching. Really love you. Our friends over at Bugsy's, they send us the Bugsy's Game Day Feast. The past one, we got the ginger beef appy.
Nice.
It's probably the best ginger beef I've ever had. And I'm a big ginger beef guy, so the crispy ginger beef, when you got that sauce on there, so good.
Yeah.
And then they always send a couple of the wings. So we've been teasing the wings. We had the Big D, that's this past Saturday, and the creamy taco. So the Big D, always good to be, as I say here, always a good pairing to have right after the Big D. That's the creamy taco.
That would make sense. Those would be two match made in heaven.
And who would ever think of making a taco wing, right?
Yeah.
And it tastes like a taco on the wing.
Delicious.
And then you dig deeper. So this is your passport. You get this at any Bugsy's, Markham Mall, Lawson Heights. Say hi to General Markham Mall, Brad and the whole team over at Lawson Heights. You get your passport, and then you start getting them stamped off. It's just like a Folk Fest passport.
Yep.
And each wing you try, you just stamp it off. And then once you hit all 69, you join the team. You get the shirt, and you get to say that you did the 69 at Bugsy's. It's all very, very fun. And then you get into the flavors. Like these 69 different types of wings. And this is, I always give the whole team over there so much credit, because it's far too easy to just fall into that trap of like, yes, we have 8 different wings that everyone likes.
Yeah.
No one wants to go out and have an adventure. And every single one of these crazy wing flavors that I've tried blow my mind. And it all started with the peanut butter and jelly. I was there a couple years ago with Brad, and he's like, you got to try these, man. Like, these are really, really good. I'm like, dude, peanut butter and jelly. He's like, just trust me. Okay. And once you hit it, it's like Frank the Tank Man. Once it hits your lips, like, oh my God, it's incredible. And then it just keeps happening with all the different ones. Like, we had some other really fun ones to try. We had the smoked lemon, which is a lemon pepper with smoked applewood.
Oh, love that.
I know.
I mean,
and they got the dry, and I got the whole list here. So I'm going to hop into a couple just because I talked about it yesterday and then I didn't have it. And so there's a cinnamon bun that I'm really hoping they're going to send.
I just saw that one.
I'm really hoping they're going to send that one in this Saturday for the big game, for our game day feast, but it's got like the cinnamon bun flavoring on a wing.
Amazing.
In your head, you're like, oh my God. But they got the dry as well as the wet. And like some of these things, man, they get at you. And we had the peanut Thai peanut, and it tastes like Thai peanut, like the dipping. It's so freaking crazy to me that someone would ever think up all this stuff. Like Citrus Spark, okay? A Citrus Spark, half hot and honey, half Frank's Red Hot together. The Limelicious, honey garlic, a splash of lime juice, and tequila lime. Okay, they got hot Italian, that's the Greek, pinch of parm melted in sauce along with a Frank's Red Hot. Like just all these ideas. I don't know how you come up with them, and I'm so thankful that they have. So hopefully the cinnamon bun's going to be coming in next. Garlic lover, the pepperific. There was another one in here that really had me thinking, how the heck would that even work? And that's always the thought until you get to try them. Mm-hmm. Like they got the hot ones too. If you're in the hot, they got the Give Up the Ghost hot sauce. That's our Bugsy's own hot sauce, and it's like I'm not a big the Maui Wowie. So listen to this. This is a Maui Wowie. It's a tablespoon of melted butter, 1 ounce of pineapple juice, and then Maui Wowie seasoning. And it goes in.
So Bugsy's has like a wing scientist working around the clock.
I got to meet these guys, and they're always doing this, and this is their perfected list. So once you get all 69 of them stamped off, you get the shirt, you join the team, and it's a whole lot of fun. As well, they deliver. Skip the dishes and Uber. You go through Smitty's, and then you just order a plain wing, and then put in the memo which one you would like to order, and then you can stamp it off there as well. Tuesdays and Thursdays, today is Tuesday, is Wings Night, so you can get discounted wings and really load up and get them stamped out. So a lot of options for you there with our friends over at Bugsy's. I am out of breath, you guys. Give me a breather.
Yeah, so this is, I mean, I'm just still super intrigued by not only, I've never done 69 of anything and gotten a free t-shirt.
Yeah.
So this would be something new.
It'd be fun.
And then just looking at some of these flavors, like, you know, you go to a wing place or a bar that's known for wings, and there's like, you know, a dozen flavors, 24 flavors,
That's the thing. And
69
it's the same stuff.
flavors. Some of these are
electric
super
lemon, honey
intriguing.
garlic, and lemon pepper.
Like
Thai ranch,
maple
half ranch,
chili?
half sweet and spicy Thai. Yeah, I have a list of all the ones we tried already.
Vampire Killer. What's Vampire Killer?
Let me find
is
the
that
Vampire
probably
Killer.
probably
Sounds like a lot of
garlic?
garlic, yes.
Probably,
Garlic.
yeah.
Maybe
Where
some
is the
wooden steaks in there.
Vampire
Yes, yeah. Green.
Served on a wooden steak.
I love the idea of finding your new favorite because you're like crossing off all the things on the passport.
That's
Right.
the idea,
You're
right?
like, boom.
It forces you to try them.
Yeah.
And then because the biggest issue you'll have when you're trying to introduce new flavors is getting people to try it. Because until I had that peanut butter and jelly, I was like,
I mean,
get it out of here. Like,
totally.
just give me a dill pickle and that.
Yes. Yeah.
And the way they expand it all. So I'm so happy and grateful that the whole team over there is on board, and we're doing really good things with them as we do the 69 together. It's a big giant 69 party, you guys.
Yeah, that's amazing. And like I think
Lemon
I'm just
marinara. House-made marinara with lemon pepper. Like just these combinations.
Well, and the idea, like you said, like you kind of go for your default, like, yeah, give me lemon pepper, give me whatever, dill pickle.
And then you're doing the same old thing.
But then you find something new.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I wouldn't say I've had, maybe this is a stretch, but I wouldn't say I've really had a bad wing. Like, I would gauge a wing more on the girthiness of the wing than
like
the flavor of it. Right, like the actual wing as opposed to the flavoring, because the flavoring is like, you know, it's whatever. It's going to be good. But if it's on a shitty wing, then it's like, it's too dry. It's not.
Are you a dry wing guy or a wet?
I used to be a dry wing guy. Now I'm a wet, dry, sideways, upside down. Any way I can get it, I'll take it anyway.
Depends on the context. Date, dry wings. Unless it's a third date, then I want to like, hey, I'm an animal.
Up. That's right. No, and that is a big thing for me too, is the amount of cleanup. That's why I became more of a dry wing guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because it's all over.
anything I eat, I'm full cleanup.
Yeah.
Like, so it doesn't. So I've given up all hope. I mean, Amanda doesn't care anymore. I mean, my burgers I eat bunless, so usually it's a
They're
friggin'
everywhere,
and
yeah.
with this shit on my
You're
face,
so
it's
manly, though, that it's
everywhere.
probably just
you
all
know.
good all the time.
So yeah, I don't discriminate when it comes to wet, dry, and I've probably there was a time I guess when I was building the house, I would meet a buddy for a quick beer and some wings, and we would just like that would be our lunch kind of thing, as we'd get like 3 or 4 orders of wings, and we'd have a couple beers and then wings, and that was our food for the day type thing. And experimented with a couple different flavors, but I was just like, man, these are friggin' delicious, and just
Like,
devour them.
I'm looking at this. They have a dry hot. Have you ever had a dry hot wing before?
I have.
What
Yeah.
do you think?
I'm a baby when it comes to hot.
Me too.
Me too.
But I
Yeah.
love the most interesting flavors are the hot ones usually, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it thoroughly. I drank a ton of water in between bites.
That's it.
Bit of a sweaty mess, but again, I was on a date, so it turned out
Yeah.
being fine.
Okay.
Like I'm just looking at the dry hot wing. That was one of the flavors. It's dry Frank's Red Hot and or dry sriracha.
Mm.
So that alone, and then that plays into the hot pickle, which is the dry hot plus the dill pickle seasoning. So everything
Nice.
sort of plays off these ideas that they have. They all come together. So do the 69, head on out, and get your passport and join the wing crew. Okay, it's a lot of fun. That's a live read right there, ladies and gentlemen. If you feel like your business, your organization, your charity, that event you have coming up that needs a little push, we are the voice of this city. We are hyper local. Let us know. Just send us an email. We have an email song that I started singing around here, and sometimes guys join in. Uncle Mike doesn't really because, it's just Uncle Mike.
I do.
Do you? I
I
never,
do.
you're- well, I guess
Maybe
you're-
I'm just quiet.
Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe I'm out of tune, so I
Well,
try
because
to.
Matt's always really
Right,
going. That's
yeah.
the thing, because Matt's our head.
All right,
our
I'll
lead
show him
vocalist.
today.
So what we're going to do here is sing the song for you to let you know a little bit more about this email. And then I count it in, so just send an email to 1, 2, 3, 4.
Contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song.
Dude, that was good.
I tried.
take
I tried
everything
to.
back that
Yeah,
I
thank
said.
you. Well, I had
My
to step
breath
up,
has
especially
been
when I was
taken
called
away.
out.
That was it.
I had to
Yeah.
friggin' step up.
Woo.
I mean,
that was
it
awesome.
still probably sounded like crap, but
No, it was
at least
beautiful.
you could hear me.
Am I
you know?
tearing up from emotional overwhelm? No.
That's it. I was going to say it might be from this graphic flying at your face.
Ooh.
There, see that? We have a lot of fun with graphics here too.
Yeah.
It's like my
Nice.
favorite. I've never understood why people don't interact with graphics on the screen. Like all these shows, like all these graphics popping up. No one ever has fun with them. This is our website, soon to be updated once I get all the info to Royal Anders, our sweet, beautiful website, man. Just like the email, minus the contact and the @ This one I like
Watch
to do the
your
Brooklyn
nuts.
spin on it. Give it a little like that.
Ew.
Send her away. We also got the Twitch stream. Uncle Brando and we were on there today, and we had ourselves a banger of a Twitch stream. Shining Force 3, still doing it. I got the Shining Force. Everybody, Anders over here. Straight up the Shining Force 2 join the party theme. And you can't hear it, but it's playing right now. And we were in Shining Force 3, and we had a good run, a lot of battles, lots of questing and leveling up, which is very, very good. Every Tuesday, we're doing that around 1. This Friday, we're getting back into Final Fantasy VI for the first time. Never played it, always heard all about it, so Brando's been taking the Phenom and I through, and it's not just a Twitch stream, there's also an artistic performance as we voice all the characters from the game.
Ah.
So we get a lot of really unique voice acting going on, which is a lot of fun too. That'll be Friday night around 7 o'clock. We'll get in there, and Brando seems to think it's the penultimate episode, as we will soon be taking on Kefka, hopefully in a couple weeks in his castle. It's going to be a lot of fun. And this one likes to go up, so we just grab it and we say, get it
Whoop.
here.
I want
graphics.
sound effects for those
We should.
whoosh, whoosh.
Well, you should
Whoop.
be doing that.
I will do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do it from now on.
We're going to bring that in.
I mean,
Air horn.
Wah, wah.
Air horn. That is always good. That's business, boys. And as I look up, does it feel like we've been going for about 40 minutes?
It does not.
No.
It flies by.
It's crazy, man. And I sit here and I stress. It's like, oh my God, okay, so I have to produce this myself. Okay, so I'm doing all that. And then I hear that Matt's not coming. Then I'm like, okay, so I'm on the phone. I'm going through. I'm like, well, who else is going to come? You're okay. I'm like, okay. And it's like, hey, maybe does Hoover want to come on? It's like, no, Hoover doesn't really come on. He doesn't want to go on. I'm like, okay.
I tried.
But possibly Derek might come on. I'm like, perfect. So
There you
that's
go.
good. And then we get into all of that. And
It all
so
just
that is
works
a lot
out.
of fun. And then we talk about it all the time, the brain, man, how the brain can just, it ruins us. We sit here, and after these shows, Uncle Mike, we like to go into this ski chalet and have a little reset and catch up and talk. And lots of it's just like, okay, how's your mental state? Are you going to hug and cry again? And we had a quick hug and a cry. And then he gives me tips on how to handle being a business owner because he's been going through it for a long time, and they always help. And I always feel better. But like all of those things we talk about that I should be doing, it all goes out the window once you're facing all this in the face. It's like, okay, I have to do this. And then it's like, oh my God, I'm not supposed to be thinking about this. I'm not supposed to let this bother me. There's nothing I can do about this stuff. But we still go through it. And it's like, man, I did want to say though, shout out to Full Meal Deal. That was what I was trying to remember. Full Meal Deal. That's from the great Von Trask, 9/11 Turbo fame. You know them as the creators of the intro song for your show that we still love to this day. Him and Hattie said they were going to hopefully remix it soon.
Oh.
So I'm waiting for a remix. I don't know how many shows we got to go before we remix it. Like, this is our 315th show. 315 times we've sat here and done this.
That's incredible.
It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I talk about how I spent 25 years in the radio biz. And over the last year and 3 months, I've worked harder than not just those 25 years combined, but another 25. Like, I didn't realize how little I actually worked in that job until I got here and realized, oh, work. I see now. And so it's such a weird dynamic to think you like dedicated your life to this business and doing all this stuff and this and that. And then you realize, I didn't really do that much. And that was sort of the beauty of the old show, though, and I think that's what a lot of people say they enjoyed about it was just like this. It was real. Like, we were the only show that went into the studio, turned on the microphone, and said, hey, how's everyone doing? What do you guys want to talk about today? Do you hear about this? All the other shows, they record all the breaks, make sure everything's perfect, take out all the breaths. Everything is perfect in that biz. And the reason people could relate to our show, and that's why we call this your show, was because it was the opposite of all. It's the anti-show. It was the show where if you're going to call in, we'll just put you right on. You're going to be like, man, you will not believe how big this poop was that I took. Like, now that's real, you guys.
Oh.
There you go. Now we're cooking, right? No one else would do that. Like, I'd get yelled at from the boss. Like, man, you can't be doing that. You can't be putting that on. It's like, well, that's what people talk about. This is life.
And that's what made it, like, I have so many people that I still talk to today, and I mentioned that I come in here and do a show with you, and they're like, oh, Gary, I miss him on the radio. He was the best guy on the radio.
Because
like,
it was never about me. Just
right,
like this.
exactly.
It's never about me. I don't want any spotlight. I always say, money to me is seeing my friends succeed. Having 16 different shows on this network, all from people that have helped me out over my life in that 25-year career, seeing them come in here and succeed, that's what I want. That's the spotlight. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
And for people, and it's relatable because that's how most people are. Like, it takes and this doesn't take away from any of the hosts of anything out there, because when you do that job the way they want you to, it is work. It's the hardest shit out there, and you just, like, I couldn't handle it. It was mentally and physically devastating for me. So, like, the idea of posting 10 times a day about my house and my family and my animals and what I'm eating. Like, I just couldn't mentally do that, and that's what the job took. They work so hard over there, but you have to be in that mindset that you are about yourself and you are always promoting yourself. And I couldn't do it. I can't. It's not in me. Mm-hmm. And that's literally what got me pushed out the door. But also, that's why I walked out the door with my head held so high. Was because I went out my way. You know, like, I couldn't have gone better. So it's just these little life things that we get into and we think about it's hard, but we're all here for each other. That's the whole point of this place. Make the world a better place. We end every show here saying karma is very real. Do good things, they'll happen to you. That's how you end up with a content creation studio that no one else has or no one else has even tried. Like, at any point, we can have a show on here. We can have a show going on that second set. We can have a Twitch stream going, and we can be recording music, audiobooks, anything else over in the Dr. Hausman and Associates tooth booth. All here. And just the ability to do that, no one else can do it. No one else has it set up like that. So I'm like, well, we're doing it different. And now it's just getting the word out there, letting people know that that old radio show that we used to all do together, we're doing it here now. So come on over and do it with us, and let's have some fun. And I guess it's just a grateful sort of speech I'm making, but I want everyone to understand how thankful and grateful I am, because without those people that helped us along all that time, this place doesn't exist. So, pretty cool.
10
Very
personal posts a day
Yeah.
is I'm not that interesting. Those would be the lamest. I'd be like, oh, plate got into the sink. Update on plate. It's now in the dishwasher.
It's clean now. We're back in the cupboard.
That's what mine is. It's like, oh, here's supper tonight. It'd be my bologna sandwich that I had. Look at that. And then the next day it would be, oh, we got fancy. We fried up that bologna, got some cheese on there. Then the next day, shout out to Uncle Grandma from Uncle Grandma's Storytime every Sunday at 7 p.m. He got me, he's like, you got to roll up the bologna 3-way, put it on a hot dog bun.
Ooh.
So then it's like that. And I do my bologna 3 ways now.
Flat bologna, after hearing that, sounds super lame. I want rolled bologna.
Right? Like, make it fancy.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point, is that I don't eat fancy. So you're not going to get like a picture of this majestic meal that's about to get destroyed. It's like, here's toast again. Got butter this time though.
Ooh.
Might try some peanut butter later for a snack. You know, it's not that interesting. And so that's the exact same thing. And then I see all these people putting all this stuff out there, and it's like, yeah, I get that's what you're supposed to do, but I don't really care what you ate, you know? I don't really care about all that stuff.
I could
So
lie.
It's a weird thing.
Like if lying was on the table, I could do 10 semi-interesting
That's
posts
what
a day.
I was told. That's what the boss, that's what the bosses
They
said.
said like make a little something up.
Yeah, well, no, the two biggest things, the two biggest rules in the old business that I broke were steal from all the other shows, steal ideas and make it your own. That's one of the big sayings. I'm sort of jerking the curtain here a little bit, but that's all right.
Jerking the curtain is
So
amazing.
we sit there, listen to all the other shows, take their ideas, steal them, but make it your own. That's why
Nice.
you always hear all the different shows. Hey, it's National Pie Day. What's your favorite pie? I love peanut butter. I love this one. Oh, it's Hot Dog Day. Everybody, what's your favorite condiment? That's why those things always get recycled, because people are making these ideas their own. So
Ah,
that was the one, and the other one was post on social media all the time. At
interesting.
some point, that job went from being a DJ on a radio station to being a social media host, and that's when I knew I was on my way up.
Interesting.
It wasn't in me, and then I looked at everything. I was like, well, where's everything going? Like, well, nobody is really watching TV anymore. Everybody's on YouTube. That's all anybody watches. Like, I guess we'll go there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we end up on YouTube, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, I love Twitch. Twitch is fun. Then we're on Twitch. It's like, okay, now we're doing stuff, and it's so interesting how chaotic the entire journey has been, while at the same time we landed exactly where we wanted to be,
That's beautiful.
which is kind of cool. But because of guys, this is one of the first guys on board. He brought in Uncle Mike's stuff. We're like, Uncle Mike's. Check out Uncle Mike's. Damn 20 promo codes. Still going on.
That's right. UncleMike'sNatural.com. Save
One
20%
day.
on your order.
One day that is going to not be there anymore. So take advantage of it while you can. But to have things like that, to be able to help guys that are doing good things. Like so many times you deal with businesses and people that are big businesses, and they don't have that personal touch. And you forget about the little guys who are doing it right. Guys that are taking all of the poisons out of all that stuff that you're buying and still giving you a product that is, dare I say, superior to the garbage you're already buying. And it's better for you. And you're helping out local people. I don't know why I'm just like,
I love it. Keep
you're the example
keep
that we're
spewing
using.
it on me, Gary.
Well, when you're local, that's what it's like.
Yep.
And he's here, so like we can pitch him like, hey, we're talking about wings at Bugsy's.
Yes.
Does Uncle Mike have a portable hand wash station?
Ooh.
There you
Peel
go.
the top off a bowl full of soapy water, and then I'm having peanut butter wings.
It's amazing.
You're
I'm
having
gonna
all
have,
the
like,
saucy ones.
The
Maybe.
greasiest, wildest wings.
I'm
I
going
can
to
handle.
allow you to break into the saucy wings with my portable pre-made
This is what
hand
I'm talking
washing.
about. Like when we did Emily May's All Up in Your Business. She was on yesterday. And we were in there. I got to taste some of the Tiger soap that you made. And
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad. I had to pretend like it was gross, but it really wasn't that bad.
Tiger?
Yeah.
I'm like
soap.
orange and licorice. Like,
Oh, yeah. That's your
See,
thing? Yeah.
I spent my whole life not knowing, because I'm not a licorice guy. Like
Yeah.
that whole licorice taste isn't for me, but my God, did I ever love Tiger. And then someone told me it was licorice, and I was like,
Wait a second.
Yeah.
whole life's a lie. So now I'm like, I guess I like licorice a little bit when it's with the orange, but the soap is surprisingly good. You can see the
Yeah.
videos. We did a whole behind the scenes thing, but to get in there and show off your place of work and how you operate and how this stuff gets made, it's just really cool to be able to bring that to people and just give people a different option besides all the mainstream stuff that's rammed down our throat. Man, that was ranty. I feel like I ranted hard.
It is all good. You got
Oh.
Tiger in there, which I
That's-
love.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't make a float with it. But yeah, it's terrific ice cream.
Is there anything you can make afloat Like any sort of soda that would work for Tiger?
Well, okay, now like this
feel
is
like
a
there were-
joke near and dear to my heart. My grandpa was great, not great at making food and stuff like that, but like would shoot from the hip whenever the opportunity came up. So he had grape soda pop, and we had that with Tiger. It was a disaster. It was awful.
See, that sounds like a rough one.
Yeah, and he also he's like my grandpa, so he's like an old. He was an old guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to like operate the oven and whatnot. He has all these grandchildren that he's been abandoned with. So he's like, "What do I have?" And he tried
together.
swing and miss,
Yeah.
but like we got some nutrients from it, I guess.
So-
no one starved or thirsted to death that day.
There you go.
Home run, grandpa.
That's a victory.
So now this has really just piqued my interest. My creative juices are flowing. I guess I've never like not that I eat a lot of floats, but summer we've had some floats with the kids as of recently.
Yes.
And I never maybe thought to change. Like it's always just been vanilla ice cream, and you add the soda, and that's your flavor. But you change the frickin' flavor of the ice cream.
Game changer.
Not always a good thing though. I haven't experimented otherwise.
I could see that. Like you don't want to put cookie dough
You don't know unless
with.
you find out, though.
But
Cookie
maybe,
dough
but
and
maybe
Dr.
you do.
Pepper
yeah,
would
like
probably be
cookie dough
amazing.
and
Oh my
Coke
God,
or something.
you guys.
But then I'm thinking
Why are we
like
not writing
Tiger
this down?
Tiger with Orange Crush. Like that would
That's
be
the one I was thinking of.
you know, that
That's
would
the one.
add to the body of the float.
Absolutely.
Dude.
I love vanilla and Orange Crush because I like creamsicles. And like,
Yes, that's the creamsicle.
I mean,
right
when
there.
I was a kid, I would do Sprite and vanilla ice cream, and it was just. But you got to pack that ice cream in there, and you like super freeze it. You super freeze your pop, and then when you put it like ice crystal, like you get
Yes.
like pop ice crystallization
Like a
around the ice
Slurpee
cream as
almost.
well.
Yes.
But now I'm thinking like you could do like sorbet with any like it doesn't have to just be ice cream per se.
Man.
You could do sorbet or just any other flavor of ice cream. Like I don't know, strawberry with
I'm sure there's
frickin'
places that do all
cream
this
soda.
Stuff we're talking
I'm sure.
about, hey?
Well, yes, yeah, I'm sure there is.
Should learn more.
I mean, I guess my buddy runs Smooth Ice Cream Bar.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Actually, he popped into the shop today to stock up because he uses my soap in the shop and at home and whatever. And so he kind of does it. He's bridging that gap between traditional,
Changing the game.
floats. It's
Doing it
like
different.
he does the ice cream with like the slush. He does like it'll be like a coffee float, I guess, basically, or like
That
a
sounds good.
tea, like a London fog kind
Yeah.
of float type thing.
That's
But I
sophisticated.
guess really all I need is just go there, and then I can have whatever frickin' kind of ice cream and pop and float and slushy
you're
that I want.
supporting a
And I'm
local
supporting another
business.
local guy.
Yay!
So
we like that.
now I'm hungry again.
Yeah,
Damn
you
it!
went
I
ahead and
want
did it.
wings and ice cream now.
When we go off the air, floats
There you
all the
go.
way
All
around.
right.
It's gonna be a big party. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I think that might be a good idea. Is there anything else anyone wants to get out there? Like we're down to like about
Minutes
five or
away.
6 minutes.
Well, I
Let's
would
go.
I would mention that I went to my first
Thank you.
Saskatoon
I knew it was
Berries
something I was
game
missing. 2 of them.
this week. So not only did I go to my first Saskatoon Berries, I went to my second Saskatoon
nice.
Berries
You went
game this
twice.
weekend. Yeah,
Yes.
and
full review.
so kind of the reason my Amanda's cousins
Here we go.
kids.
Yes.
One plays for the Berries as a pitcher.
Love
The
it.
other one, different cousin's son, plays for the Swift Current.
Current, yeah.
Is it Swift Current?
Yeah.
57s?
I believe
Was it,
that's
was
correct.
it Swift
yes.
Current? Is that right?
I believe so.
Anyway, the other team that they
I'll
were
get
playing.
shit for it tomorrow if
Yeah.
it's wrong, but that's okay.
And so they were playing again. So basically, cousin against cousin, they were playing.
And just for context, this is the same family who had the father-in-law that threw out the ceremonial first pitch ever for the Saskatoon Berries.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ever
they're
in the
big,
history.
big baseball, but big sports team. In August, we're going to an Edmonton Elks game because she has yet another cousin son that plays for the Edmonton Elks.
And you're like the Mister. I don't play.
Hey, I know. I enjoy.
golf. You're a
yes,
golfer.
I mean,
Shout out
well,
to the
like
Turkey
Turkey Vulture
Vulture?
Hollows. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You don't play any
World champ.
sports, but you're part of the Barrie baseball royal family.
Yes,
Isn't
exactly.
that crazy?
That is wild.
Yes.
That is.
I put a Saskatoon berry tart on my head as a crown. No, I didn't. But I could. I don't know.
It is possible.
Yeah,
It could
I mean,
have happened.
but yeah, this family. So one player for the Berries, one player for the 57s, one player for the Elks, one player for the Humboldt Broncos, one player for the under-18 women's national hockey team. I mean, and there's others like they're multifaceted, multi-sports. And I don't watch sports. Live sports is a different thing than watching on TV.
Experience,
And I enjoy playing sports, but I've just never. I like playing them like as a hobby, like not as
like
on a
having
team.
fun.
I like having fun.
That's it.
We played some volleyball the other day. We had some friends over. We put up a volleyball net. We played a little volleyball. You know,
Yeah.
I enjoy the things. My kids loved it. It was great. It's a fun time. You know, you run into a bunch of people that you see, and
That's
you
my biggest fear
shake
going
hands.
there is having to see all the people
It's-
because they keep trying. The boys are telling me you have to get to a game. You have to get a game. I love baseball. I love
Yeah.
the Berries. I'm following this team. I can't handle crowds and people.
Listen. You and me will go together.
I need to get like.
Okay.
I need like.
We can put on a disguise.
That's what I need. I guess.
Or-
I feel like an asshole because people are like, oh, there's Gary. Why doesn't he want to talk to me? It's like it's stress me. It's
Yeah, but then
classic.
I
It's
can
not you,
like
it's
I
me.
can.
Then I
you
look like
know,
more of an asshole.
Whatever. I'll be the asshole.
That diva
No.
doesn't want to talk to anybody. Stay out of his area, you know?
Get those sunglasses that you get after cataract surgery, and then
Yeah.
just pretend like you can't see anything.
Fake mustache guy. Fake mustache.
And go on Wiener Wednesday. I don't know if you guys have talked
Wiener
about Wiener
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes.
No.
But it is a hot dog themed night of incredible baseball.
They got the wiener outfit out there.
Yes.
As like $2 dogs. I think.
Something like that. Yeah. I haven't gone. It sounds like I'm there
That's
every
the one
Wednesday.
I'm going to go to. That's
But
the one I'm going to go to.
I
Again,
met
making me hungry.
the young woman who dresses up like the hot dog.
Yeah.
And you've never met a more passionate person about their job.
That's amazing.
Like she's like, I
That's
throw
what
it
it's all
on.
about.
The crowd goes wild.
That's
yeah.
Honestly,
Kiera. She works in the media here. Curtis Anderson does camera out there. He's there every Wednesday on the All the Way Around table. He knows her. They work together. And he said she's like one of the funniest people in the world. And I was like, get her in here. I'd love to talk to the hot dog girl. Because everyone says the same thing.
Oh,
like, she is like the epitome of hot dogging.
We met and it was like, this is my child. And I was like, hey, what do you do? And she's like, I dress up like a hot dog every Wednesday, and people go wild.
It's
That's like,
amazing.
I'm paraphrasing, but
Yeah,
that's,
but
yeah.
no, apparently she's a really awesome person. And I want
right
to get
on.
her in here because we love showing off awesome people.
well, and I must say, like the whole South Sumy, like the things they've got going on. They've got the bingo. They've got the races in between innings.
They do
They've
Simon Says with my
They
man
Simon
Simon,
Says.
yeah.
They got the 50-50. Still haven't won. I'm hoping to win the next time I go.
They're
But
selling out every game.
Yeah.
And the team's winning.
and
so
they're
good.
like they're like top of the league kind of thing.
They've lost like 4 games
Yeah.
so far in like half a season.
And then
wow.
after like they throw they play catch with the kids. They're signing baseballs.
You go run the bases, all
Yeah,
that fun
run the
stuff.
base. My kids
Yeah.
ran the base, or Laurel did anyway. Some cousins, and then Silas. Because I think the Saturday night they hit like there was like 5 home runs Saturday.
Gators.
It was
Love
great.
it.
And then so they go behind the wall.
Yeah.
And Silas noticed Saturday that it's like, oh, there was a hole in the fence where you could go and retrieve these balls. So then Sunday he comes up and he's like, Dad, I saw yesterday these kids were going behind the
Got a
fence
hot
and
tip.
like, get in there, like go
Get
get
those
him.
balls, dog.
Sure
Yeah.
enough, him and his cousin went in. They found 3 balls, got them signed up, whatever. He was still like, kids loved it. It was just a great time. Beautiful weather for a ball game.
Shout out baseball.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where is father-in-law from?
Munster.
That's the
Good old Munster. They breed them baseball ready out there.
Munster is baseball heaven.
Yeah.
That town creates athletes galore, and that's why it all makes sense
Yeah.
about the other side of your family, all athletes, because that's what happens when you come out of Munster. You guys, I'm going to wake Frankie up here. We're going to see if I can get it to play, and we are going to play ourselves out. And it's working.
All right.
Solo show. Yeah, so there's a piano playing now. It's just going pretty wild.
That's crazy. I used to play air piano in a band.
Dude,
And,
this is the job.
You were meant for this.
See, there's a reason. I talk all the time about the universe, man. And how, like when I walked out for the last time from my old job, I got into my 1993 Dodge Shadow. The radio's worked in that car since 1993. I turned it on and the radio didn't work. It just didn't work. Hasn't worked since. And I said, okay, something's going on. Universe, guide me. And then I would have these, I call them like universal callings and these visions. And they told me to talk to this guy. And this guy gives me a recipe for this place. Says, get this guy to build it. That guy builds this place. That guy says, I got this guy who can do light stuff. And I have these dreams and visions and all this stuff. And I so firmly believe in that universal karma and doing good things that will give it back. And that's how you got
Yes.
here, dude. That's exactly how you got. You were meant to be here today. So thank you so much for filling in. And
Oh,
I'm telling you, we'd love to have you back because this has been fantastic.
I appreciate the opportunity.
It's amazing. It's just so, I shouldn't be surprised anymore that this stuff keeps happening. But every time, I guess it's because I'm always so thankful and grateful. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. So thank you to you. Thank you to you, to Hoover. Looking great, buddy. Good to see you. And
Not too much attention on Hoover. He's in witness protection.
I mean, Jim. Great to see you,
Yeah,
Jim.
good old Jim.
You're doing fantastic. And to everyone else, like we always say around here, keep doing those good things, all right? Karma is so real. We just talked about it. You keep doing those things, and they'll start to happen to you. You'll get out of that rut. You'll get out of that mental space that you've been trying to shake. It's just, you got to keep your chin up. So do that, all right? Remember, do good things. Anything else you guys want to throw in there?
Smell you later.
That's his catchphrase. Derek, you got a catchphrase?
I have 0 catchphrases, but I'll talk forever, so just cut me off whenever it seems appropriate.
Really wish it would have ended mid-sentence right there. That would have been amazing.
I could cut the mic off right now. Keep talking, and I'll totally do that.
Oh, no. Okay, so
make it
I made
funny.
some fermented vegetables today.